Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of the Honeymoon Traders. And we will do a post game report. We will do a market recap. And as you can see from the 6-month 4-hour chart, we have been trending higher from the low of 323 of in March 23rd of the 217.75. Now we're doing this is the S&P 500 according to the SPY charts. And disclaimer, I'm not a professional trader. Trade at your own risk, and this is for entertainment purposes only. And so I just want to say that this has been our trend line from the 217 low. I've kept swinging it out, and I haven't had to swing this one out lately because we've been going higher. This was a consolidation right here for a good week, and then we trended higher. Now it seems to want to consolidate again before we trend one direction or the other. As you can see from the DMI, we diverged. Buyers and sellers diverged here with the trend line following through until about this point where we started consolidating. Then we started going higher, and it diverged again with the buyers overwhelming the sellers and the trend line following through. Now she's coming back down again. The trend line is coming back down again, and we're diverging one more time, which looks more of like a consolidation, just like we did here. Before the bulls and bears decide which direction this market is going to go. So, I know it's a little busy over here. We'll zoom in, and that'll all get straightened out. So that was the 6-month 1-day 6-month 1-day chart. We'll look at the 20. And the 20-day chart shows you the same thing, but you can see we touched on this line. This is my first trend line coming all the way back from 2017. This is my second trend line that I created, and we kept swinging it out and swinging it out every time the market went higher. Well, that changed last night when we had a gap down last night. So this will be my first trend line that we're following through, and this is the second trend line that we broke today. We'll zoom in a little bit more. 5-day 5-minute, or we'll do 5-day 15-minute. And so this is the first trend line from the 217. This is the second trend line from last week. As you can see, we touched it. We touched it here and went higher. We touched it here and went higher. This is my third trend line that I created on Monday. And on Tuesday, we hit a high of 284.90, which is pretty good. That was quite a good trades we had there and quite a good trend. Now, overnight, Wednesday night, we broke it. Definitely broke the trend line there. And then we gapped down. We gapped down to the Tuesday's low of 278. And I'll zoom in here. So this morning we hit the trend line, the 278 trend line, 278 price point, which was Monday's low, I believe. Was it Monday's low? Anyway, it's not important. Monday's low, and we broke that, and we broke the second trend line. We broke that and we hit the low of 275, which was last Thursday's low. We touched the 275, the Thursday's low, and we bounced off of it, coming back up to our 278.50 level, and failed. We failed to go above it, and so that was a beginning of a trade there, since we bounced off to 275 and failed to go above the 278. And I guess that first trade, that was the short to 278, and to come back down to test the 275 area. That's for sure. That was for sure a good trade that you could, it was a good opportunity. You could see it coming. I made the trade a little bit too late. I started out a little bit too late. I noticed that right here we diverged on the DMI and the sellers came in, so I bought here. I think I paid $1.80 or something. No, I paid $1.50 for my option, short option, and I should have sold at the 275 level, because that's where it touched overnight, is the 275 area. But I got greedy. I thought it would break this trend line. I thought it would break this price point and go down lower to test the 274, maybe 272 area. Well, I was wrong. It came up and then came back down. I thought maybe it was going to do it, and then I saw that my trend line started dissipating, and so I was out of that trade. I got out before it went higher. I think I made $10 on the trade, So I got out before I lost any money. And what do you know? It comes down, it drops below that price level. It went to the $1.90 or something. I could have gotten out with $30, $40 profit, but instead I only took a $10 profit, just hoping not to lose money. So, and this was my stop loss was up here, but I just decided to take the trade down here and take a $10 win, and I was good for that. Anyway, I thought I was wrong. I thought it was definitely going to go down after this, but no, it bounced off that and went higher. So I'm glad I sold. The second trade of the day, or this is the first trade, the short. That wasn't quite this a trade right there, but this was definitely a trade. Right here, diverged, came up, trend line followed through, and took it up to the high. It tested the 278 level and went higher, and but not that much. It failed as soon as it broke, and hopefully somebody, the money was definitely made on this one here. And sellers came in, and hopefully whoever was had a long here got out and made money. So before I go on to any more trades, the last trade I did during the day was right around here. I saw that it came up and tested the 278 level. I bought a short, the 276 short, because I thought it might come test this area again. Anyway, at the end of the day, I think I paid 25 cents for my short, and it went nowhere. It did not go down to 276, and I sold it for 10 cents, my option, which was a $15 loss, $20 loss, whatever it was. No big deal. I was willing to lose that much at the end of the day. It could have, if it went down to 276, my 25, 30 cents or whatever it was would have been worth $2, but that didn't happen. And I got out. So I was at a loss today. I was doing stuff during the middle of the day, so I didn't get a chance to do any of that. What I want to show you is we definitely have a trend line now. If I zoom out, 5-day, 15-minute. So we definitely have a new trend line from the 284.90 high, and we broke two trend lines that were going higher. And we tested the bottom of this trend line today, and we failed to go higher, and we kept going down till the end of the day, and overnight session is down here at the 275, 276 level. So here we have a new trend line. Is it going to go further down? I don't know. But it has to break above this trend line and in order for it to go higher. I know that. And second, if I can zoom out here, let's go a little bit high out more. Oh, will that give it to me? So second is the first trend line all the way from the 217 area. So we're still in an upward trend. However, we might consolidate for a while, and we definitely have to break this trend line in order to go higher. So just look out for that. If you want to make your own lines, you can follow in your own charts and your own patterns. If we keep going lower, we will definitely test this trend line at some point or another. Going into the future, if we keep trading sidewards, our trend line coming down and our trend line going up will triangulate, and we will break out of it, obviously, one way or another. I don't think the bulls and bears have decided which way to go. Right now, as you can see, the divergence today for Monday and Tuesday, we were trading higher with the divergence definitely on the buyer side and the follow through with the trend line. Today, definitely the sellers were in control and the buyers were not, with the trend line following through with the sellers, with the negative DMI, as you can see here. What's it going to do tomorrow? I don't know, but I will definitely be following this on the 5 days, 1 hour chart to give me direction tomorrow morning. If we follow through with this trend line with the negative DMI, the sellers, then we will keep going down. If we cross over in divergence with the green above the red and the DMI following and the trend line following through with that, then we'll go up. So that is my opinion on it. So yeah, I just hope that everybody can make good decisions based on what you learn, and make your trend lines. Be safe trading out there. I just want to say everybody should do their own diligence. Don't take anybody's word for anything of which way the market's going to go. Like I said, I like to day trade, and I don't always make money, but you got to know where you're going to get out. You got to know where your stops are. You got to know when you're wrong. Don't make good trades bad trades. And definitely just watch it. Just watch the market and see which direction it's going, and try and make good decisions from there. Anyway, sorry for doing these videos late. I don't have all day long to follow the market, so I try and catch up by doing my own lines and my trends at the end of the day, and sharing it with everybody out there, whoever wants to learn how to day trade. I'm learning myself. So yeah, be safe, and happy trading, everybody. Yeah, good luck out there. We'll see you next time.